Hello, everyone. So let's begin with few minutes meditation and then we'll start with the session. So we will do an Anapanasati meditation just for 2 minutes. So cross your legs or just keep your feet one over the other and give a good support to your back and clasp your fingers and close your eyes and just be with your breath, your natural breath. Keep an awareness on your breath. Slowly come back to your body's awareness and place your both palms over your eyes for a few seconds. And behind your palms, gently open your eyes. And now remove the both palms. Thank you so much. So by doing meditation, daily meditation, we increase on the, we get plenty of when we calm our mind, the main aim of the meditation is to calm your mind, and with help of meditation, yes, you definitely move closer towards your soul, because when there is a gap between you and the soul, um, with little bit of turbulence you will be disturbed a lot, but slowly with help of meditation it gives you inner strength, and this meditation, which is just being with your breath or observing your breath, helps you a lot, because the real meditation is to be with your breath or keep your awareness on your breath, so the guided meditation, I won't recommend that. That is a pure form of meditation, yes, because it is using your mind, it is guiding you to move somewhere, but in Actual meditation, you have to be just observing your breath, and going beyond your mind, not with your mind. So the guided meditation uses your mind, but the simple meditation, the real meditation, there you have to go beyond your mind. So this Anapanasati meditation is the most effective one, which even Gautam Buddha used to teach. And we at PSSM, we follow this basic Anapanasati meditation. So yes, so the power which we have been discussing or reading about, the main purpose of the reading the book is to make aware of about the teachings from the book. Just wait. Yeah, because we read books, but we forget to implement, So the main aim of keeping these sessions after the magic book was to, once you got to know that, the gratitude is the tool with which you can change your future. Past has happened, the present is in your hand, So with your thought process, you can now change your future. And what will help you? Yes, definitely the power, the book, the secret book series, from secret book series, will definitely help you a lot, and it has been helping. I'm seeing, we all are seeing the changes which people are observing due to their change thought process. So so it's all about our feeling, which is creating the life. The main aim of this book is to create, is to generate more and more light in your thought process, so that the area of the darkness becomes smaller and smaller, so yeah. So till now we have seen that universe is governed by the law of attraction, okay, or the law of love. And to harness this love, we have to give love to attract the love. So the book first explained about the thoughts, okay. It showed you what is the real power, So the real power is like, the love is the real power, or the law of attraction, which is equal to the positivity, the goodness, the good thoughts, the words and action, to remain, and to act, to take appropriate action to remain in that good feeling. Remember all those frequencies, which we went through the feeling chart, where the positive frequencies and the negative frequencies were listed so nicely. So those are so these are the things, these are the power. Actually, they are the form of power, which as a tool you should be using it, okay. So the positivity, the goodness, the good thoughts, words and action. So to understand our thoughts first, for, you need to understand your thought, and then emotion, and then the feeling, and then take care of the frequency in which you are in. Okay, so by understanding all these, you'll start to understand if you are in a negative or positive. Okay, because throughout the day, whatever is a dominant thoughts are, along with the feeling, we are attracting it. So in a day, just observe, like, are you in I hope you all saw those tipping point also. I mean, Smita explained it so well, regarding the tipping point also, and the 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 way, the tarazu, where it was like more of positive or negative, which was showing. So throughout the day, just observe, what was your thought? Was it more towards negative, or was it more towards positive? Then if it was more towards positive, or you were thinking throughout the day was more towards positive, then yes, your future is good. You're attracting, you're sowing a good seeds, the good seeds of positivity, rather than just being in the past and just repeating it again and again and again. It's not required, until unless, yeah, you are doing some consultation, where you have to just share it once and that's all, and you take the guidance based on the consultation and all, for the any breakdown of health or anything. So yeah, by repeating again and again with the feeling, you are attracting the same circumstances. This is what the book has taught us. So now we will be more careful what we are thinking about, what So the tipping point is like we have to stay, maximum time in the positive frequency. So that's why we said, to keep something handy in your hands, like which will help you in, if you're in negative frequency, and if you realize due to the awareness, you can shift yourself from that negative thoughts to a positive thoughts. So for me, in my case, it is always listening to some spiritual talks, or seeing any comedy movie, or just going out in the park. These are my mood shifters, which helps me a lot. So you should also keep such mood shifters along with you, so that you are saving yourself from falling in those frequencies. Okay, so let's start this chapter. Sorry. The power and the creation. Just wait. So you got to know what is the power. The power is the all the positivity, the goodness, good thoughts, and creation means something to make, you know every moment of your life is infinitely creative, and the universe is endlessly bountiful. First, just put forth a clear enough request, and everything your heart desires must come to you. So, the way our life is, infinitely creative, so is the universe. So just put forward your clear desire. If you're putting forward that clear desire, surely, and if it is coming from your heart, remember, not from your mind, that thing will surely come to you. In the next chapters, just wait. So yeah, in these next chapters, you will learn how easily it is to harness the force of love for money, health, career, business, and relationships. So in the coming chapters, which we are going to read, uh, is more of, how to harness the force of love for the money, health, career, business, and relationship. So with this knowledge, you will be able to change your life into whatever you want. So yes, in the back of mind, just remember the tipping point, the positive feeling, because, and the feeling chart, the feeling chart, because the more you are in the positive frequencies, remember, you're more towards your what you desire or what you want. Okay, so these are the the back in the back of mind. You need to remember, if I want to fulfill any of my desire, I have to be on my tipping point. Okay, I have to check whether if I'm on the positive frequency or not, for the maximum period of the day, at least minimum 13 hours, which can include your sleeping hours also. So yeah, many people, they have that doubt. So with this knowledge, you will be able to change your life into whatever you want. And it's a gradual practice. In few days only, you won't find yourself into higher, very higher positive frequency. It's a slow and gradual process, because we have been taking births since from so many lives, and that layer, coming out of those layer will take time, definitely, but keep on working, don't give up. And definitely, for me, the meditation really helps a lot. The more you meditate, the more stronger your manifestation power becomes. So as per your age, that much minute, you should be always meditating. Keep yourself muted, please. Okay. Yeah, to bring a specific desire to you, follow this simple step of creation process. So today we are going to learn the creation process. Whether it's bringing something you want or changing something you don't want, the process is always the same. Okay, so whether if you want or you don't want, the process is same. imagine it, feel it, and receive it. Okay, so what is the creation process? You can mark it down or just highlight this line which says imagine it, feel it, and receive it. So if you're imagining, okay, because imagination is also a magnet, you know, and if you feel it, you know, because many times it happens, we um, without any without having the awareness, we just keep on imagining the negative things, and we start to give feeling also, you know, I was feeling that this during that time. Why you're doing that? You know, when you got the awareness that if I'm you know, clubbing my imagination with feel, I will be receiving it. Okay, so come out of that imagination. No, you don't require that. You don't want to sow the seed of that negative thinking, you know, because universe doesn't understand whether it's positive or negative. Because as we are thinking, we are giving thought, it thinks that we are giving love for that imagination. Okay, so it tries to harness, you know, it tries to manifest that. So because your feeling is also involved in that thought. Okay, so universe doesn't understand you know, if it is positive or negative. It is we human being, the human mind, it knows if it is positive or negative. So be in awareness. This really calls for the awareness of what I'm thinking, what I'm speaking, uh, how to behave in certain situation, you know. So all these things, definitely it calls for an awareness. So first, the creation process is the imagination. Use your mind to focus on and imagine what you desire. Okay, so here you are going to use your mind, because mind is the main tool through which you are going to attract. Okay, so imagine yourself being with your desire, imagine yourself doing things with your desire, and imagine yourself having your desire. So at the imagination level, what you have to do, you have to feel that you are with that desire. If suppose my desire is to have iPhone 14, okay, so I will just I'll feel that I'm with my iPhone 14. Okay, I'll give a strong thought to it that I'm holding it. Okay, now imagine yourself doing things with your desire. Now what I'll be doing with that iPhone 14, I'll be you know, opening it up, I'll seeing the features, you know, I'll be just appreciating the quality of the photographs which I have clicked, and it has come out, you know. So all these things I will imagine it, you know. I'll imagine that I'm doing with that my desire, and then imagine yourself having your desire, and then you have to imagine that you have that, you know, you have that thing. So these are the main things you need to keep in mind. So in imagination, you will be doing all these things. Now feel wise. Okay, so at the same time, as you imagine, see, actually in the creation process, you all sometime, you know, if you involve all your five senses also, that helps a lot in your manifestation or creation process. So feel is one of them. You know, when you touch it, how it is, you know, in touch, is it rough, is it smooth, you know. So when you do the creation process, it's better to always first get the knowledge about that the desire. You know, if my desire is to have iPhone 14, I'll just check which model I want, which color I want, what will be the feature of that, you know, so that I'm aware. Okay, if I'm imagining it, I'll be imagining about those features in my mobile. Okay, so those things you can keep in handy for your imagination. And then now once you have imagined everything, the color, the make, where it is being sold out, where you'll be going out, you know, whether you'll be buying it online or going to a store. So all these imagination needs to be done very deeply. You know, it's not like, oh, I have this desire of iPhone 14, I got it. No, you have to do work, homework behind it. Okay, now second is the feel. At the same time, as you imagine, you must feel love for what you are imagining. Okay, so you must imagine and feel being with your desire, You must imagine and feel doing things with your desire. So first was imagining that I'm having, okay, I'm being with my desire. Now you're adding the feel also with your imagination over here. You are imagining and feeling you are with your desire. You're imagining and feeling that you're doing the things with your desire. Okay, now you're imagine and feel having your desire. So your imagination connects you with what you want. Okay, your desire and feeling of love creates the magnetism, the magnetic power drawing your desire to you. This completes your part in the creation process. Okay, so till here you have to do it. Rest you have to just surrender. Okay, now just keep on don't keep on asking what happened to that thing which I, you have to just keep on doing this and just surrender it. Whatever the appropriate time is, or when your things, when you're ready for that, you will be given definitely. Now till here we are responsible. Okay, now third process is receive. The force of love will work through the visible and invisible forces of nature to bring what you desire to you. Okay, and it will use circumstances, event, people to give what you love to you. Okay, so with help of events, circumstances, and people, it will come to you. Whatever you desire, you must want it. Whatever you desire, you must want it with all your heart. Yes, so your desire should be very strong. You know, it shouldn't be very slow, or it's like um it should be so strong that you want, you know, desire. So yeah, desire is love, and unless you have a burning desire in your heart, you will not have enough power to harness the force of love. Okay, so that burning desire, just mark it this sentence, guys, because yes, it happens that we think that we did all the process, but why we are not getting it. First of all, you should surrender, and if you're not getting it, then maybe the desire part is lacking, you know. Yeah, you must really desire what you want. Okay, an athlete desires to play a sport, a dancer desires to dance, and a painter desires to paint. You must desire what you want with all your heart, because your desire is a feeling of love, and you must give love to receive what you love. Okay, so yes, you must have seen the sports people, the way they have that desire, you know, the way they practice and win. You know, it's the burning desire which they carry, and because of that only they win it. So whenever you want to, whatever you want to be in your life, whatever you want to do in your life, whatever you want to have in your life, the creation process is same. Okay, so these three steps, you know, imagine it, feel it, and receive it, will be the same for whatever you want in your life, in your career, or whatever. Okay, yes, at the creation process of imagining and feeling it is in our hand. You know, how deeply we are doing the imagination and feeling will definitely play its important role, along with a burning desire. That is also a must. Okay, so just keep in mind, you know, or you can write it out in your book also. So when using the creation process, imagine and feel that you have what you want already. So when you're, you know, even for the manifestation, or when you're writing your dreams, you should always write in the present tense that you have already received it. You know, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful that I've got my iPhone 14, which has you know, violet in color, and it is so smooth. I'm so grateful to you, divine, you know, for giving me this. So you can write the desire in this manner also, but you can write it in more detail later on. You know, in the chapter she will explain you that, you know, even the right now the desire is just for a minute, she is insisting, but later on the desire, the imagination and feel part is like it should go till 7 minutes, you know. And to remain in that frequency, yes, you have to first, you know, I can say, like, you have to first write it, the scripting. You know, this is what our gurus, they suggested, like if you do the creation process, it's you know, it's like making a movie. 8-minute movie. So before making a movie, what we have to do is scripting. You have to script everything very deeply, literally. Definitely, we will explain you all further in the chapters. So when using the creation process, imagine and feel that you have what you want already. Okay, so when you're writing your desires, you have to write in such a manner that you already have it. Okay, never deviate from that state of being. Why? Because the law of attraction copies whatever you give. So you must imagine and feel of having it now. Okay, so for the 1 minute you have to just keep on thinking about it, so don't deviate from it, because if you are deviated, then you won't be able to attract it. So for minimum 1 minute, create and imagine and feel it. So for me, it's always the scripting is the best part. Like, I just write it, and then I read it out and I imagine. That also helps a lot, you know because there I don't have to think, because I will already written it down nicely.
Anita, I want, matlab, okay, I will ask in last, right?
Sure. You can just
Yeah,
write it
yeah,
down somewhere in your notes, and we'll
yeah.
take up.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So if you want to lose weight, then give love by imagining and feeling yourself with the body you love. Okay, guys. So here she is giving us certain examples. These examples, just note down the way people have, worked in their creative process. Okay. So just this will give you a good clue, a good example for you how you can do your creative process based on these examples. Okay, so that's why Rhonda has given some examples. If you want to lose weight, then give love by imagining and feeling yourself with the body you love, instead of imagining and feeling that you are overweight every single day. Okay, so like, if you yes, so over here, what she is saying, give thought or just imagine that you have your your weight, your ideal weight between so to so, or whatever is your weight, just mention it, or just imagine that I'm having this my ideal weight of so and so, and I'm feeling so light, I can fit in my favorite dresses. So you can write this creative process and feel also, feel that, your tummy is so slim, your arms are so nice, they are so thin and well toned, just imagine that. But don't focus on, my body weight is like this, because the more we are focused on our the current body structure, you're attracting more and more that same thing. So if you want to lose weight, then give love by imagining and feeling yourself with the body you love. Okay, instead of imagining and feeling that you are overweight or every single day. So it's best is like, you can take whatever the picture of your past memories of your college days, the body weight you had, you can make a vision board of that, vision board, like a board where you can stick your the old picture where you were in that shape which you wanted to be, and you can write thank you, thank you, thank you on top of that vision board. And in a day, just try to see it and visualize it. Wow, I'm in this weight. Wow, I'm so this is best for the people who are not able to visualize. So for them, the vision board helps a lot, to see them, and and feel good about it. Wow. So yeah, so vision board, you can take help of the vision board. So if you want to travel, then give love by imagining and feeling yourself traveling, instead of imagining every day that you don't have the money to travel. So here, so those who wish to travel a lot, she is saying, give love by imagining that you are traveling. Okay. uh, for this, I'll say that nowadays we are so blessed that we have Google. Okay. Or booking.com, you can go over there, you can just select the, your favorite place and good hotels, and just imagine yourself. I usually take the picture of those hot, the vicinity or the beaches or wherever I want to go. Just collect those pictures, collage it, and make a vision board of that, where you want to visit. You can take a picture of New York, or whatever the famous places of at New York or London, or wherever place you wish, and you can make a vision board also of that. And and just write on top of that, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you can place those pictures and mention also, which country it is. I mean, United States or London or Paris. So this gives you such a nice thing, and you can paste your picture also, your family picture also on that. So that is also a good way of imagining and feeling it. So just imagine that you are, in the New York City standing with your family. So it gives you a good feeling, don't you? Yeah. And especially when you do with your pictures, seeing the picture and you standing in those
It
pictures
is not coming.
in the lane. Yeah. So either you can make a vision board, or you can just create on your mobile, so that whenever you open your mobile, you can just go through the pictures, and just say wow, and just visualize that you are standing in front of that area, or that beach, or that street, your favorite. So if you want to improve yourself in a sports, acting, singing, playing a musical instrument, hobby, or in your job, then give love for what you want to be by imagining and feeling whatever it is you would love to be. Okay, so over here she is saying that if you want certain things in your job, sports, so give you the love for what you want rather than giving love on what you're not getting. Okay, so the main focus should be on what you want, guys. Okay, so if you want a better marriage or a better relationship with anybody, then give love by imagining and feeling what it would be like to have that relationship. So for the challenging relationship, yeah, she has recommended that, just imagine that what you want in that relationship. Okay, so again here, I will say the vision board helps you a lot, or the visualization technique, like seeing people smiling, with all the family member, you all are so happy to, together. And for the couples, you can go through your, the, I think so, the wedding album, that will help you a lot. So when you go through your wedding album, it really revives your old memories, old good memories. So be in that memory, because you're harnessing a love. That's a good thing. So these are the tools which you can use it for creation process. Okay, the is to believe that faith is to believe that which you do not yet see, and the reward is of this faith is to see that which you believe. Yes, it's a very deep thing, but it's giving you a very nice clear idea that faith is to believe on the thing which you do not we are not seeing yet. Okay, and the reward of that is that you found, you got it. The reward of this faith is to see that which you believe. Now because of that faith, now you can receive it, you are able to see it. When you begin working with the creation process, you might want to start by attracting something
Anita, I
unusual.
did not understand that. Can you
Okay,
please
so
explain?
it's yes. So faith is to believe. See, in the creation process, you have to believe first. Got it? You're keeping a faith on the thing which I've not seen it till now. Remember, if suppose for the iPhone 14, I don't have it. Okay, it is not in my hand, but I have that faith due to this creation process that I am having that. Remember the imagine and feel it, and then receive it. Okay, the creation process, it talks about that. So it is like that desire that you are having it in your hand. Okay, so with that faith of that you will have it, that faith brings back the thing which you want. Due to that faith, due to that burning desire, you get what you have uh, wanted for.
Okay, understood. Thank
Okay, so
you.
it's the reward, actually, the result of that. So when you begin working with the creation process, you might want to start by attracting something unusual. When you specifically attract something unusual, you will be left in no doubt about your power when you receive it. So again, they have given one more example. A young woman began to begin by choosing to attract a specific flower. So here they have given, she wanted to experiment. So she began with a simple thing, not a simple, she chose to attract a specific flower, a white calla lily. She imagined see how she is doing the creating process by imagining and feeling it, guys. So just look at this example. She imagined holding the flower in her hand, smelling the flower. Okay, so here she is using her 5 senses. Remember, we spoke about the senses. When the senses are involved in the creation process, it helps to magnify or manifest more faster the things. Okay, so she imagined the flower, holding the flower in her hand, smelling the flower, and she felt having that Kela lily. 2 weeks later, she went to a friend's house for dinner, and there in the centerpiece of the table was a boutique, sorry, bouquet of white Kela lilies, the very flower and the color she had imagined. She was excited to see the lilies, but she didn't say anything to her friend about her imagined flower. So what she was like, so this person, she imagined that she is carrying the flower, okay, and Kela lily, and surprisingly 2 weeks later her friend called her for the dinner, and at the central table she found a bouquet of flower, and in that there was a, she was surprised to see the white Kela lilies. Okay, but she didn't say anything to her friend about her imagined flower and the color she had imagined. She was excited to see the lilies, but she didn't say anything to her friend about her imagined flower. As she was walking out the door at the end of the evening, her friend's daughter spontaneously plucked one white calla lily from the vase and put it in her hand. Wow. So amazing. Like, see, this is how it worked, because she had used her senses also over that she is holding. So when you hold, you feel it, and then she is smelling it. So this is how the imagination helps you to bring more closer to what you want. Okay, so imagination is the beginning of creation. Yes, definitely. As we saw in the previous example, first for the creation process, first is imagination, then feel it, and then receive it. Okay, so imagination is the first, imagination is the beginning of the creation. You imagine what you desire. Okay, so first you imagine what you desire. You will what you imagine, and at last you create what you will. Okay, so here first you have to imagine, and then you imagine what you desire, and you will what you imagine, at last you create what you have imagined. So further it says give it and receive it. So during this creative process, this is also one of the most important topic, which says give it and receive it. Remember that law of attraction says whatever you give, you receive. Okay, so yes, we have seen that whatever we are giving, we are going to receive. If you think of law of attraction as a mirror, as an echo, as a boomerang, or a copy machine. So here they have given that law of attraction is like a mirror or echo or boomerang. Okay, it will help in it will help make you clearer on what you imagine and feel. Okay, the law of attraction is like a mirror because a mirror reflects back exactly what is in front of it. The law of attraction is like an echo because whatever you give out, exactly the echo that comes back. The law of attraction is like a boomerang because whatever boomerang you throw is the exact same boomerang that comes back to you. The law of attraction is like a copy machine because whatever you give is reproduced exactly and you will receive back an exact copy. So yes, definitely. So whatever we are receiving in the current life situation is all because of the law of attraction. Okay, because the law of attraction is one of the most important law of the universe, along with the law of karma. So the law of attraction is always working. Luckily that we are on this journey of where we are reading the power. Now we have realized the importance of our thoughts, of our words, of what we are thinking throughout the day. It's a blessing that now we all are aware, and now we can work on it. Okay, where I'm going negative, and luckily the gratitude is one of the effective tool to help you in shifting your mind frame. You can shift your mind frame from being grateful for what you have. A few years ago, I was in Paris for my work. So here again, she is giving some example. So guys, from these examples, you can come to know what these people have done to get the things. So in the previous example, that person used her, the senses of feel, smell and touch. Okay, over there she used those senses, and she got the white Keller lily. Let's see over here what she has used. In this example, a few years ago, I was in Paris for my work, and I was walking down a street when a woman rushed past me wearing one of the most beautiful skirt I had seen. In, Intricately detailed in a Parisian style. My reaction was love. What a beautiful skirt. So here she appreciated it, remember. Okay, so her reaction was love and not envy. Okay, so her reaction was, what a beautiful skirt. So you can mark it down, my reaction was love. This makes you feel that if you want anything, give love, don't envy it. When you give love, you will attract that. Okay, a few weeks later, I was happily driving to work in Melbourne, Australia, when I was forced to stop because another driver was trying to do an illegal U-turn at an intersection. As I looked at a store window where I had been forced to stop, I saw the exact same skirt I had seen in the woman in the street of Paris. I could not believe my eyes. When I got to work, I called the store. They told me they had received only one skirt from Europe in that style, and it was the skirt in the window. Of course, the skirt was my size. When I went to the store to purchase the skirt, it was reduced to half price. Amazing. And the store attendant told me they had not ordered the skirt. This is an amazing thing. And that it had just appeared in their order accidentally. Can you believe it? I mean, the power of love is so, I'll say amazing, that from somewhere, it arranged the skirt for her, which they had not ordered also, Why? Because she gave love to that skirt. She didn't envy. She gave the love. Wow, you know, amazing. So over here from this example, it clearly says that if you, you know, if you see that others are having something, they are enjoying something good, give love, don't envy. Give love and give gratitude. God, I'm so happy that they have that much money so that they can spend it. I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful and happy that they have that much money that they can buy that dress, that luxurious car. So you're giving that love. You're not envying that thing on others progress, or on others buying capacity. So here you're giving love, you will definitely receive love someday. So yeah, so in this example we saw the that how the she gave the love. It was through her the feeling of saying, wow, I love that skirt. The only thing I had done to bring that skirt was to love it. Okay. And from Paris to suburban street in Australia, through circumstances and events, the exact same skirt was delivered to me. That is magnetic powerful of love. Okay. That is love's law of attraction in operation. So this is how the law of attraction works. when your love or the desire is very strong for a particular thing, but with positive frame, in positive frequency, guys. Okay, so why she attracted? Because she was on a higher frequency. Okay, she was in higher positive frequency where she said, wow, I love this skirt, when she saw someone else was wearing it, you know. Should she didn't crib it, because cribbing is again falling down at the lower frequency. So here the frequency plays a very important role, guys, in the law of attraction or creation process. So the positive frequency along with the desire also a very powerful tool combination. It needs to be there. I mean, if that positive feeling is not there for that desire, then I doubt one can manifest that. Okay, so yes, imagination. This world is but a canvas to our imaginations. Definitely, whatever we are seeing is just the whatever we had imagined. The world is like that only. So when you imagine anything positive you want, and love, you are harnessing the force of love. Okay, so when you imagine something positive, something good, and you feel love for it, that is what you are giving. Okay, so the topic was giving it and receiving it. So what here the whole passage is saying, that when you give, when you imagine something positive, something good, and you feel love for it, that is what you're giving, and that is what you will receive also. So just market these sentences, which will really help you a lot. So if you can imagine it, feel it, then you can receive it also. But what you are imagining must come from love. It shouldn't come from envy. It shouldn't come from greed. It should come from your love. Okay, so aisa na ho ki, like, okay, I want to show to that person, so I want this is my desire. No, here you want to show off. No, but if I'll say, no, this is my need, this is my requirement because of my social status, I need it. So yes, there is a need. Definitely, you are at that position, and because of that position, you have to wear certain, you have to wear certain type of clothes. You have to go in certain type of vehicle. So definitely, that is a need of that position or that social status. Okay, but if that need, that desire is to show off. Okay, I want to show that person that you have just one car, I want to have two. No, that is not a good way, actually. Okay, so whatever you are imagining must not harm another person. Yes, so what won't get manifest, these are the things which she has listed down. Whatever you are imagining must not harm another person. Okay, imagining something that brings harm to another person comes not from love but from lack of love. Okay, so universe is only harness the love. Okay, not from the lack of love. So if you are imagining the things to harm another person, you won't be able to manifest it. Okay, and with certainty and negativity, and with certainty and negativity, even imagined, will turn back with an equal forcity on the person who sent it. So whatever you give, you will receive back. Okay, so be very, very careful, because you're going to receive it, what you're giving it. And that will be a big breakdown. So, but I want to tell you something fantastic about the force of love and your imagination. The highest and best thing you think is possible is nothing compared to what the force of love can give you. Okay, so love has no limit. So as we saw in the previous example, where how the universe managed to give her that skirt from somewhere, even in spite the store had not ordered that skirt. So this is how incredibly the universe is. It is trying to give you, but we have to give that love to the universe. Okay, so love has no limits. If you want to be full of vitality and happiness with an incredible zest for life, the force of love can give you health and happiness at levels far beyond what you have seen. I'm telling you this so that you can start to break the boundaries of your imagination and stop putting limits on your life. So she is saying that stop putting boundaries to your imaginations. Whatever you are imagining, you can get it. Okay, because it's already there. If it is not there, then you wouldn't imagine only, so in the universe it's already there. That's why it is coming into your imagination. So I'm telling, yeah, push your imagination to the limits and imagine the best and highest that you possibly can, of whatever it is that you want. Okay. So here it happens that sometimes, many times actually, people, they want to come out of their negative imaginations, but their old beliefs, they just pull them back. See, the whatever the belief from childhood till now we had, they are the old beliefs. Why?
Smita, please repeat. I could not hear. I think that there was some problem. People want to imagine you something you said negative imagination. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm repeating it. Whatever you are imagining, sorry. Are you able to hear me now?
Yes. Now I
Okay.
can hear you.
So whatever you are imagining must not harm another person. So in the creation process, what is more important to keep in your mind is not to harm the another person if you're imagining it. Okay. Imagining something that brings harm to another person comes not from the love, but from lack of love. Okay. And with this certainty, and any negative even imagine will turn back with an equal forcity on the person who sent it. So whatever you give, you receive back. So never imagine anything um, out of greed, or out of envy. This is what it is trying to say. Because when you imagine out of if you have any desire out of greed or envy, it won't manifest. you know so when you give love, yeah, the example which I shared few minutes back was like, if someone has brought a Mercedes. Okay, so just be grateful for that, give wow. Excuse me, let me have water and come. Yeah, so the example which I gave few minutes back was like, for example, if someone is has brought a Mercedes, so just give wow, just give love to that thing, and be grateful that, God, I'm so grateful that that person has, that much money to buy. I'm so grateful for this, so this, by doing this gratitude, you're giving love for that person and for the thing which he or she has brought. So when you're giving love for that Mercedes, definitely you will be attracting the same thing in your life too. But provided that desire or that gratitude was from the heart, for other person. So this is just an example. So what I'm giving out, I'll be receiving it. Okay. Yeah, but I want to tell you something fantastic about the force of love and your imagination. The highest and best thing you think is possible is nothing compared to what the force of love can give to you. Okay, so love has no limit. If you want to be full of vitality, happiness, and with an incredible zest for life, the force of love can give you health, happiness at levels far beyond what you have imagined. I'm telling you this so that you can start to break the boundaries of your imagination and stop putting limits on your life. push your imagination to the limits and imagine the best and highest that you possibly can of whatever it is that you want. So yes, imagination is always like whatever you can imagination, you can achieve it. Okay, it is already there in the universe. You have to just have that proper frequency of thought. Okay, and moreover, it's like if you're whatever I'm telling you this, yeah, imagine the best. Yes, so imagination is in your hand and not in someone else's hand. So why not to imagine good for yourself? Okay, so if I want a vital a good health, uh, happiness and incredible life, so I should start making that affirmation for myself, provided I'm doing it by feeling it. Why, how the affirmation works: when you feel it and you write it, because when you're giving feeling to that affirmation, you're manifesting that. And by doing that positive affirmation, you are deleting the old beliefs also, the old beliefs which are creating not so good environment or condition or circumstances in your life, because of many old not so positive beliefs which we are carrying since from our childhood. We are because of those beliefs also we are manifesting that, due to the law of attraction. Due to the law of attraction, we are attracting those circumstances again and again. So there is if you feel that, belief like, if there is a climate change, I will get a viral fever. No, it's not necessary. Belief like, after as you age, you start to get um, your eyes become weak. It's an old belief. You don't have to. So you can start doing affirmations to overcome those old beliefs, because it's like many time people they ask, how to work on replacing those old beliefs. So affirmation helps you a lot, provided you are doing it regularly with feeling. So by doing that, you wipe out the old belief system. So try to work on today, just see through, what are your old beliefs which are really not contributing to any good in your life. Try to come over it, you know. So the difference between someone who is struggling and someone who has fabulous life comes down to one thing, is love. Okay. So those who have great life, imagine what they love and want, and they feel the love of what they are imagining more than other people. People who are struggling are unintentionally using their imagination for what they don't love, okay, and don't want, and and are the feeling the negativity of what they are imagining. Okay, so many times it happens that people are attracting what they don't love. Why? Because they are unintentionally using their imagination for what they don't love and don't want, and are feeling the negativity of what they are imagining. So when I'm imagining what I don't want, definitely I'm giving feeling to it, and with that feeling and imagination, I'm attracting it, even though if it is negative. Universe ko nahi pata chalta if it is positive or negative. If you're feeling, and if you're giving if you're imagining and giving feeling to it, it will give you tathastu. So just be careful what you're saying, what you're thinking. It's such a simple thing, but it creates vast difference in people's life, and you can see the difference everywhere you look. So the secret of the mastermind is found wholly in the use of imagination. Oh, amazing sentence. Definitely the mastermind is the one who has used his or her imagination. So tomorrow I'll start with the history, and I'll take the teachings, daily teachings, 2 quotes. So day 14, it says the greatest revolution in our generation is the discovery that human beings, by changing their inner attitudes of their mind, can change the outer aspect of their lives. So it is so much resonating of what we are reading it currently. What you give, you receive it. Okay, so this is like a amazing, I can say a nice quote. So changing your inner attitude will change the outer aspect of the life. So you have to work on your mind a lot, a lot. And it's not you, it's me also who has to work, We all are in the same journey. Day 15, beginning to ask questions about life is a sign that you're having a major breakthrough. Yes, over here, once you are done with your desires and all, then there are people who feel void, they think now there's something missing in their life, even though they have, their all desires are fulfilled, they're filthy rich, even the shopping is not satisfying them, even doing something is not satisfying them, then they start to question what I'm missing, what is that I want, this is where your spiritual awakening is happening, a great breakdown, sorry, breakthrough, not breakdown, sorry. So the truth of life is right here for everybody, as it has always been, but only the ones who ask questions receive the answers, and they discover the truth. Okay, so when we ask questions deeply wanting to know the answers, we will attract the answers in a form that we can understand. So to receive answers in your life, you must ask, always ask to the universe. Okay, ask the questions, throw the questions to them, to it will surely give you the answer. So many people, they do the mirror work where they just sit daily with the mirror, and they give gratitude to the person who is there in the mirror, and this is how, with the daily communication in the mirror with self, you start asking question also, why what I have to learn from this life, or what is my soul purpose, what is the purpose of me, or why I'm feeling like this. So definitely you will get the answer from somewhere. So yes, you should always ask. If you need any help, ask from universe. If you're not asking the help, you won't be given. So asking is very important, guys, be it at any situation, because there are certain things which are beyond human hands. So in that case, please do ask. Do ask to your God or whomever you feel very close. Ask to that divine. Okay. I would like to know what is the answer or what is the solution for the situation. When you ask in the question form, you are giving more clear answers, you know so any question from today's the power 68? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nita, tell me.
Yeah. Hi, Anita. Thank you for a wonderful session once again. So
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
You told us in the beginning of the class, suppose you want something, you need to visualize and you need to write as if already the things have happened. So
Yes.
suppose my daughter is in college right now. So I want her to get graduated nicely with good grades and all. So nowadays I write ki, okay, Aditi is graduated. Thank you, that university. Thank you, professors. That, she nicely graduated. Thank you for supporting her in her academics and all. Though there's a 1 year more to go. So I keep doing like that. But is it necessary to write in a way ki I'm also asking and I also received? So do I write both ways? Like, universe, I need this, but universe, I already received this and I'm thanking you for this. So do we need to work on both ways, or how it goes?
Yeah, Sunita, on this, very good question. So on this, you have to write as if you have received it. Okay.
Okay.
So you can, I'll say that you can write first, because as we have done magic book, and if you want to manifest, you have to always write thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So thank you,
Okay.
thank you, Divine, for this, that my daughter has cleared her graduation with whatever percentage you, or whatever the degree you wanted for her from so and so college on this month, this year, so give that
Okay.
thing, at so and so college at this place. I'm so happy to be standing over here and
Yeah.
attending her graduation ceremony.
Conditions.
I
Yeah.
can hear her speech. It is so beautifully she has drafted, all
Okay.
these things. So when you narrate it, you feel it. isn't
Yes,
it?
exactly.
Yeah.
Every day when I write it, I visualize it actually. I
Wow.
visualize to an extent what sari she's wearing, what sari I
Amazing.
would be wearing. Like that gives me a great feeling when I am writing also. Okay, we are going to book this flight tickets, go there, and we are going to do this, do that, and all that thing. So always I keep visualizing ki already it has happened and I just keep thanking. So that is good enough, right?
Yes, Neeta. And if you have written once, to just read it for the next time
Okay.
then. So
Okay.
because what happens, if you're writing daily now, it will keep on changing then. So
Huh.
we are not stick to the thing. So whatever
Yeah.
you have desire, now once you have scripted it on day one, just read it out next day then. The same thing.
Okay. Okay. Like you can read it every day and say
Yes,
thanks.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you
but
so much.
initially just add to your whenever you're starting with your desire, just say thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy to be celebrating this, graduation day of my daughter,
Yeah.
and then you go on writing your thing.
Okay. Okay. Great. Thanks a lot, Anita. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Manman.
Yeah, Anita, like yesterday also we were talking about the manifestation and the surrender. So, for me, yes, initially, as I am in the health journey. So if I want to walk on the path of surrender, okay, my heart doesn't permit me to manifest.
Okay,
But
no
I
worries.
uh then Smita is also here. I would like to request her if she can answer my doubt. She can clarify my doubt. Like if what I feel ki if like everybody wants to be healthy, right? Uh, I have a question, yes, in my mind ki what is the purpose of my life? And if we ask the universe like ki, uh, universe, I just want to know my purpose, the purpose of my life, and I want to do something good which will be helpful for somebody, and which will be fruitful for the society in some or the other way. And if for that purpose I want me to be healthy, a healthy body and healthy mind, and then can we connect it with that, and can we manifest our health? Would it be right?
Yes, it would be an excellent, because here you're using a cause, a cause for serving the humanity along with your health. But just have you observed what was your uh, predominant thought throughout the day? What you're thinking maximum time throughout the day? Just list it and let us know. Yeah, over to you, Smita, dear.
As I
Sorry, I didn't realize
No,
you're
no, no,
here.
no problem. I think what Anita was actually right. See, that predominant is not predominant thought. You are definitely having a thought about me healing for that higher purpose is definitely a very good thought. But to get into that level of service to the community, in my opinion, and also yesterday Rhonda was telling the same thing. Many people were asking, what is my purpose of life? Because in the hero, and I think there is a purpose of life talk. So people were referring to that and asking her, what is this purpose of life? What is my purpose? So she was also saying that, which I also agree is, unless you know yourself, unless you realize yourself, I'm not talking about self-realization, enlightenment or something. I'm talking about unless you are able to connect to your inner self, unless you're able to understand what is your belief patterns, how do you react, how are you going to, uh, rather fundamental aspects of when we are in fear, how am I handling my fear, at least to some extent become fearless, right? It is very important to get through some of these levels of emotions to be able to know yourself. Only when you are able to know yourself can you know somebody else, right?
Right.
Can you help somebody else? Purpose is all okay. I mean, that intent to serve the community is definitely very good, but which is a good direction to take also. But for that, you should also understand that you need to do a lot of self work before that happens. Otherwise, how can they? You can't go break down in front of somebody else when you are being in that helping mode, no?
Yes. Matlab, can it go hand by
It is
hand?
going hand in hand. See, when you say I want to help somebody, you will not get one client in front of you, and then you can't keep coaching them.
No.
No,
That
I'm
is
just
not
saying.
my
I'm just saying if
purpose.
that is the. I'm just giving an example. Let's say in my
Even
case.
I'm telling you my situation. Matlab, you just tell me your opinion about that. Like, I'm a teacher, and my subject is, when I first got my job, I'm telling you my story. I'm a government teacher in a KV, and my subject is not particular science or mathematics, particular core subject. Like, mine is a miscellaneous one, and I'm an engineer, electronics engineer. When I first got my job, I was very disappointed with the job. What is this job? There is no respect. There is nothing is there. I'm not enjoying my job. I was simply doing, and I will tell you कि I was simply doing it with. I was not full of heart. I was not fully dedicated, and my conscience was not allowing me to do that job, and I was simply receiving my salary. That has happened with me. But later on, when the problem came in my life, when I started connecting with Gita, when I started reading Gita, and when I started reading other books, and when I joined you now, so I have started teaching Gita to my students on Sundays. And the other thing is that now I find it so good ki my subject is so good. I can tell them anything. I can tell them related to the diet. I can tell them related to mind related something motivational. It is not, there is not a perfect fixed syllabus, and they enjoy my talking. They want to hear me, and I'm just continuing in this way. So
So
will
is
it be
this?
good?
See, whatever you're already doing, please continue, because let's say you're able to just to understand. Let's say if you know the syllabus of class 1,
Mm-hmm.
universe will ensure that based on your intent of helping people, it understands. So if that intention is clear, you've already put it out in the universe. What universe will do is it will bring people who can understand class 1 syllabus only in front of you. It will never bring class 2 people.
Okay.
When you are parallelly growing, right? So when you are able to get to class 2 level knowledge, then universe will bring you class 2.
Okay.
So it is automatically happening, right? You're able to teach people, you're able to do Gita and all of that. So keep continuing. Whatever has to flow through you is anyway happening, and whoever has to hear it will anyway come in front of you.
So can I ask, and I would not say manifest, but yes, can I ask for my health with the universe? Ki for that I want good health also. Will it be the right way?
In my opinion, health breakdown itself is a spiritual activation. For that, you need to accept that spiritual activation is happening.
Okay.
Isn't it? What is health breakdown? Body becoming okay to accept higher light energy. So if you have to, then which means you need to be okay with that. So which means some process is happening inside my body. You need to understand, you need to be able to accept that cleanup is also a process that goes through in the body. And only because you have not accepted it, because you don't, maybe somewhere in the deep subconscious mind, there is a belief that it is not okay to be unhealthy, to be able to, rather to grow spiritually. So, but unfortunately, if this physical body has to anchor more light and go to higher dimensions, able to acquire more knowledge, spiritual knowledge and all that, the body has to be ready. The body is not ready today because it is more egocentric than soul-centric.
Okay.
So for that to happen, you need to clean up your body, and for that acceptance that it was your sole purpose to go through this. Why is it that I didn't have that? maybe digestive issues, but why did I have skin issues? That was my plan. Because my emotional belief systems and all of those things were skin related. Yours is probably gut related. Rather than, see, every physical issue is majorly because of emotional issues.
So, matlab, whatever the problems are coming, as you told only, ki we would have manifested it sometime. Is it?
Without our knowledge, see, it's not. Basically, we have a belief system somewhere. Somewhere there would be a negative belief system, and that would have just accumulated in the physical. Because when it is in the mental, we are not even noticing it. No, it's not paining. It is not doing anything. So that's why it eventually collects, and puts it into the physical. Then only we'll start noticing. Oh, it's paining. How did it pain come? God knows how it came. Which thought even brought that pain? Who knows? We are not even at that level to think like that.
I have a doubt, like we always say na ki our previous karmas only creates our destiny, or whatever is happening in this present situation, it is because of the previous karmas. Then how does this manifestation work? How does this belief system works?
See, the soul plans. Karma is what you did not take some decisions at soul level. So until you take some decisions or respond at soul level, those are pending. You can say like attempts that people have not passed in engineering. No, papers that people have not passed, they are kept as backlogs. Karma is like that. So we have to go through that learning. So imagine that those are learnings that you have to learn. So you can call it karma because it's a system. Now you are planning to work on certain things in this life path. Yeah, but then when you get to a soul level, you can go change your blueprint. No, that is what is called creation of new path. See, that soul planned, I do this. But that skill of creation is anyway there. You can create like Ravana or you can create like Shiva. That will not go from you. That is why you have all these problems in your life, right? You created like Ravana.
But that is also there, na ki our path is already decided.
No, it is not decided. No, every moment you are basically responding in some way and either changing whatever path you want.
Yesterday when
See, your plan is I have to come to manifestation class, power class. But there is no guarantee how much takeaway you're going to take from this class, no? That is basically chance. Because everybody has free will. Free will means how I will respond. So that response is like how I will respond means I can respond based on my old habits because that is very strong, or I can take this class's knowledge and I can learn it and I can apply it and do also. Who knows what you will do? Nobody knows. So there is gray area there. That is where karma gets decided. More karma gets decided.
My doubt is like our destiny is not like the destiny is not decided. That is how surrender comes now. Whatever will happen.
What is destiny?
Like on the way which we have to walk, it is already been created, and we just have to surrender. We have to put on our efforts.
See, in surrender also there is a desire. You're saying this task, I want to handle this task. No, it's not like we have not reached a stage where we are like, whatever happens, it's okay. Desire bhi nahi karti. Task, I will not. So I'm just saying destiny means, okay, I'm going to be born in this family. I'm going to be married to this person. You know exactly what situations will happen in that family. All that, that is planned. But how you will handle when those issues come, issues are also okay planned, I think. But when the issue comes, how you will respond? Vrittis are there, no? Whether you will respond based on those vrittis, or whether you are going to learn something from Bhagavad Gita and apply those concepts, who knows? That is where new things are happening in every life. That response is what is making new, or it is breaking your old karma.
Also, I would like to add over here, as you said, like we have decided and come. Yes, the soul decides on the basis of the karmic situations or the things which they have done in the past. In order to fulfill those, they decide it. Okay, so why it has been decided? Due to the karmic thing or whatever we have, as per the law of attraction, we must have, attracted in our past lives also. We are attracting in this life. Whatever we might have sent in our previous lives, we are receiving it right now. It could be this way also. I hope it's correct, Smita.
See, one more thing is, it's correct. One more complication that I'll add here is past, present, future, everything is happening at the same time.
True.
Imagine there is one dot.
Not understand past, present, future happening at the same time.
Yeah, but our mind thinks it is like rubber band. Imagine there's a dot. Imagine you stretch that dot like this. Now, once you stretch, it becomes a line. The dot becomes a line. One end of the line is called past. The other end of line is called future. Center, where the dot was originally present, is called present. Why do we now think it's a big line? Because our mind thinks it's a big line. But for the universe, it's just single dot. It's all happening parallelly. That's why now you have something, let's say you have a relationship issue or whatever, something that is happening in the past. Because of some past issue only, something is getting reflected. You did something now, something in the past, something what you did, everything is getting cleared. How is that happening? Because everything is in the same present only, but we are not able to comprehend that. We are not able to understand that. That mind also is like that only. In the third dimensional space, there are so many such complexities. So it's better not to think at that level at all. You just have to say, okay, fine. How do I respond at this level? How do I respond in this level? That's why in Bhagavad Gita, they don't bring too much of complexity. They just say, if this is like this, you do like this. They tell you, you are a soul, you respond at a soul level, be a sthita prajna, don't do this, don't do that. That's all they will say. They will not tell past, present, future, they will not tell anything. Because it's not necessary to know all that. What if you know all these things? It doesn't matter. It's anyway happening. What to know about law of attraction? Anyway, it's happening. If you're able to observe the pattern, you can work along with it. So, yeah, some of this, the more you know, the more you'll have to drop in the future.
One more thing is, Smita. Like you said that day, you wrote gratitude for your daughter. You are also writing gratitude, na?
Yeah.
Gratitude in what sense we should write? We should gratitude for our
most
past.
of the time I'm doing count your blessings only. For me that comes very naturally. Count your blessings come very naturally, more than but for parents I'm writing specific gratitude, because our teacher has told, do parents gratitude every day. I do, whether I like it or no, I just do. But sometimes I do money, sometimes I do health. Sometimes I do something in general. Let's say my plants are not growing well.
Or simply
it is not called manifestation. That when you write gratitude, that is surrender only. In surrender, what happens? There's a desire for some task to happen nicely. When you say when I manifest, I will say I want that flower to be pink only, and I will imagine pink all that. But if I'm surrendering, I will say, God, flower ho jaye, bas. You give me pink flower, red flower, yellow flower, it's okay. That is surrender.
Surrender में भी हम मांग सकते हैं ना? We can ask.
मांग रहे हैं, लेकिन we are overall we are okay with any outcome. We are not saying I want like this only. That typically is manifestation. Manifestation means it's like a very big word. You can just say, even in Rhonda's case, many times what she does is, gratitude is basically like surrender only. You are just writing gratitude. Kaise, kya hota hai, who knows? Nobody knows, no, what is going to happen as outcome. Where gratitude is touching, who knows? We're just depending on the universe.
Please write 3-4 sentences मतलब जिसमें surrender भी हो और gratitude भी हो body के लिए.
Nothing, I'm just following. Thank you. Thank you, Ritu. So for this reason.
Please write and send.
No, I'm just saying, thank you means this is not about sentence. It is about just that feeling of energy. Feeling नहीं आ रहा है तो negative में है. To even get that feeling.
Of course, feeling आ रहा है.
Feeling आ रहा है तो just keep writing sentences and feel for it. That's all. The more you keep investing in these sentences, someday it will just keep increasing. That's all is the job. That's all is the job. Like today,
Just for the present body, whatever is good in the present movement, just that feeling.
If I am doing it for the body, I will just keep appreciating the body's work. That's all. I'm not going to be saying thank you only all the time. I'm just going to say, it's so beautiful. Yeah, you did. Wow, this potty was so good, whatever, in case I'm you, I would have said, it's so well formed. Yeah, wow, my God, the smell was so good. It was like fruit. I would tell something like that.
That is manifestation, right, Smita? If it
Don't
is not
go into
now,
technicalities. If you want to feel good, what do you want? Somebody should appreciate you, no?
Yes.
Your body also will be like that only. What you want only, the body also wants.
So there is
okay.
yeah, there is one which is called concentrated gratitude, where you give gratitude to your past body's health, current body's health, and then for future ka whatever the suppose if I want to I want a proper kidney, so I'll be giving gratitude for my best kidneys condition, that it is already in best condition, and I'm so grateful for its functioning. So you can write the whole functioning also. Okay, like I'm so grateful that it is filtering the
blood.
Yes.
Only that was in my mind. That is manifestation. That is not manifestation.
No.
You're giving gratitude.
In this kidney case,
yeah.
Initially, if you still have a problem, do the past. Then thoda it will improve, no? Then you do, acha, 5%, 10%, okay, it is working, no? Thank you. So it is happening in present.
Yes.
Then as you keep doing, it will become okay. Then to continue the maintenance, do for the future.
Okay. It has improved.
So now for the present, kitna improve hua? For that you write gratitude.
Okay.
Because it has taken you till here, no? So now the journey is from the present to the future.
Okay. Now can I do for the future also?
Why to do future? For the present only, so many things are there, no? 50% is already working. Like today in our class, our teacher was saying that each organ, the cells take so many days to regenerate. Right? Every day the cells are regenerating the body, but some organs take a longer time to regenerate because unka number of cells are more or whatever it is. That's a logical belief system. Okay, so sometimes like skeleton and all that will take a longer time to regenerate. Now, if you have a twisted leg or something, that twisted leg might take a longer time to become normal. Digestive system may be slightly longer than maybe having like cheek mein ulcer hai to ulcer may resolve in let's say 5 days. But stomach problem might take maybe 3 months. Because it's an organ that we are talking about, big organ. So wait and have patience is what is the answer. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, I very Danita go.
Smita?
No, I can't. Yeah, tell Bindu.
Can you continue with this manifestation and affirmation?
See, that's
what is the difference? Like, what is the difference?
Affirmation also is some. For example, if I see what happens is your subconscious mind wants to hear something. Today, why do you have a problem? Because you've constantly told the opposite of it. So when you do affirmations, you're just training, you're making your subconscious mind constantly hear some sentence. Over time, you'll believe that sentence. Then that belief will become a feeling. Then that feeling will generate fuel. But immediately that affirmation will not become fuel unless you believe it immediately. So it is a process.
Okay. Okay.
But we have to start somewhere, no? So we start with an affirmation.
So doing affirmation, it is not like it's not like we shouldn't do. There is nothing like that.
There is
It is
nothing
only
in the
our
world
belief
that we shouldn't do.
It is
Feel that
only
you
our
like
belief
it,
system.
you can do.
It is a belief system. As you said, like if you think surrender is your belief system, you can do that. Or if you believe that affirmation is going to be more like myself, like I can do that. So it is what we feel. As you said, feeling is the fuel. What we feel, where we can connect more easily, we can start off with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why surrender and all is more easy? Why the I connect to surrender and more is because it makes me free. It makes mind more free. I don't have to do any work. I've already delegated all the work to God.
Yes.
When we
Yes,
do
we have just handed over
specific
everything.
manifestations, specific visualizations and all, there's so much of work involved. Will it work? It will definitely work. Do I want to work? May not be. Am I okay to give up that and be okay with universe giving me whatever it wants? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Some people may not be okay. They just definitely want what they want. Yeah, please go ahead and then use your creative skills and go ahead and manifest that. Is that wrong? No, it's not wrong.
No, yeah. Now today in the chapter also she was visualizing about going to like getting that skirt. It was like she wanted that. But she didn't do any affirmation and all. But like one
there
or
are
2 days
1,000 tools. Okay, there are so many tools to do the same concepts. Ultimately, feeling only has to come and then generate and give it to you. Gratitude, feeling. So when we are done Magic Book, whatever is the principles that Magic Book has used, they will use everywhere. The same principles only are used everywhere.
For the skirt also, she gave love, the feeling of love. She said, wow, I love this skirt. So when someone is wearing or buying, you also give love. I'm so happy. Wow, this person has brought Mercedes. So this is how you give love instead of giving. You're not envying. On the.
In our society, I think in our society we have been so conditioned to being so jealous and gossips and everything. Even movies and everything have to do majorly with jealousy only. So the conditioning itself is like that, and suddenly somebody comes and tell you, no, you have to appreciate people who are better than you, kind of thing. It's like a shock. But then this is a theory.
Okay, like that's what I think. Rhonda has used many places affirmations and manifestations also. Like finally it will be like whatever we are connecting. See, I didn't know the word of affirmation and manifestation until I did with Mridulji, the Magic Book, where they were talking about, so like she used to give that word, wow, that is stuck in my head. The way she used to express that word, it is like.
I think we all have learnt wow with the by our teachers. We have a common teacher.
So it was so things like hers was like manifestation, like which was you want this bungalow, so you think of that bungalow, where it is, which room you are going to stay, how that room has to be, what bedsheet you should be putting in that. So you have to give like such detailed things. I haven't done anything of that detail, but I'm just overall for everybody, I'm just manifesting, or I'm just affirming that everybody is good, everybody is happy, everybody is like what they want.
If you go to that detail, that also you will get. It depends on how much we are willing to work. That's all.
Yeah, that's what. When you're going to go into that detail, it is not going to be in one sentence. You'll be writing one book. So by the
Yeah,
end of
if
the
you
book,
if you
will
want
get
it
a
so
feeling.
desperately in that precise detail, we should be willing to go and write a book also.
Yeah, that's what. When we are going into that writing that full thing, it becomes a book. By the end of the book, the fuel will be there, ignited. So yeah. Yes, now I can just rest my mind, like whatever we are doing
There
is
is
correct.
nothing wrong, Bindu.
Yeah,
There
that's
is,
what. Whatever
imagine
we
that
are
there is
doing is
nothing
correct.
wrong.
Yeah.
For example, if you like mango and somebody likes apple, you can't go and say, is eating apple wrong?
Yeah,
You
that's
can't say
true.
that.
Yeah, true.
And these are the tools, so
Yeah,
you
tools,
use your
just tools.
Smita, can we get the link of the teachers about whom Binduji is talking? Matlab,
When they start the classes, I'll just share that. They don't have any personal numbers.
okay, fine. What is their name?
Mridul.
Okay.
I don't know her second name.
Mridul,
And one more thing I wanted to ask, will you do the magic book again?
We'll discuss offline with I'll discuss offline with Anita and we'll talk
Okay.
about it.
Thank you so much.
One last question. Sita Lakshmi, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, Anita and Smita. Thank you so much. Really, thank you so much for this this sessions. Actually, because I'm seeing a lot of changes recently in my life. I just want to share a magic which happened today while writing the gratitude.
You can come on. Can you come on video?
Yes,
Oh, Sita, it's you. Okay.
Actually, today what happened? Actually, recently I'm volunteering a spiritual group. I'm doing this service. Actually, it is a Vishnu Sahasranamam teaching kind of place where I'm volunteering there. I'm coordinating the group for satsang and all those things. Actually, for past 6 months, after completing this course, the certificates will be issued for the devotees. Actually, for few devotees, the certificates were not issued. And the people were keep on asking every week during satsang, the people will be keep on asking, actually, I also approached, the coordinators also approached the trust and to the help desk and all, but there was not much response at all. And actually, I want to get that certificates for them. I was thinking today, actually, what happened, I was writing the gratitude, and actually, I should mention where I was sitting and how I was writing. I was sitting on the terrace and I was taking sun bath with a mild sunlight and with mild breeze, and so that I felt so much for every gratitude. I was writing with deep feelings. It was 27th gratitude. I was writing, thank you, God, for giving the opportunity to serve the people. I was writing like this. Suddenly, actually, something popped up in my mind. Why don't you approach a person whom we contacted yesterday for getting that book from that thing, meaning books and all? Suddenly, immediately, I dropped the pen. I called that person. And I asked her, can you do you know some of the people who actually issues their certificates and all those things? That person told, I am the person who issues certificates. Immediately I thought, oh, thank you, God. I'm so happy, madam. Actually, I was searching for a long time. Then immediately, actually, tell me what you need. Actually, she told, because you spoke to me yesterday only. I know you. You tell me. I told this is a thing. Actually. Then you just share the list of the people whom they want to issue, and I shared it immediately. I shared, and then again I started writing the gratitude. That's what was done actually. Then after I completed totally 50. That took up to 1 hour for me. Because I was taking sunbath, so around I was doing. Then actually, after coming down, actually, when I checked the message in the group, Actually, the PDF of all the certificates, that about 12 to 15 people certificates was sent to me actually. Usually it will
Wow.
be mailed to those people. It was sent to me. Actually, I was surprised. For 6 months we were waiting. These people were all waiting. How it happened? It was like magic. I couldn't believe this actually.
Yeah, see, this
Actually,
is magic.
yeah, actually
Literally.
what I felt is the feeling what I was while I was writing, which I put that feeling, that I believe that thing. The
Yes.
feeling is very, very important actually.
Correct. Feeling is the fuel.
To her also, that
Mhm.
it was expressed. Thank you so much. That happiness, that gratitude, and finally she told, "Ma'am, this is not the way actually to issue the certificates. You have to come through the help desk. Only actually, as you approached me without knowing me who I am, I am
Wow.
sharing.
Beautiful.
Yes, this is the thing
Amazing.
actually. Actually, I still now I couldn't believe.
These are very things that actually happen when you do gratitude. It
Yeah.
is so amazing how somehow everything, all the puzzles are all arranged, people are arranged, their sentences
Suddenly,
are
yes,
arranged, their thoughts are arranged, everything is arranged, and things come and fall in line.
yeah, really, really, it was actually magic.
See, like
Thank
this
you
only
so much.
health issues also will resolve.
Okay.
Even everything will resolve like this only. We have to do our work, generate feelings, keep doing, and all that. We'll somehow get there.
Yeah, really, really, thank you so much, Smita. Actually, last few days after starting this book reading session, actually, I'm seeing a lot of changes within me, and people surrounding me also seeing changes in me. Actually, thank you so much.
Ram is also writing.
No, he's actually he's not yet started. Actually,
Okay, good. It's okay. No problem. Thank you so much for sharing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing this wonderful magic with us. So we'll conclude for today's session and see you all tomorrow. Thank you all. Thanks, Smita. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Anita, for the great session. Amazing feedback. Bye.
Thank you.